How you doing today, friends? Today's lesson we're going to be going over a stroll. So a blues stroll, essential blues rhythms that you just really need to know. This is kind of one that everyone plays wrong, so I wanted to go over it today. Today we're going to be looking at a song from the Hollywood Fats Band album, and this is Fred's Blues. So I highly encourage you to check that out. And if you don't know, the Hollywood Fats Band was an amazing band off the west coast of California, and they just had some great players. This one had Fred Kaplan on piano, and he died not too long ago, but he was just such an amazing player. And I'm not sure, but if I'm thinking back correctly, I think he might have kind of jacked this lick, perhaps from I think it was a Ray Charles song. So, anyways, Fred's Blues from the Hollywood Fats Band album. So we're going to go ahead and start in the key of A today for this lesson, and it's going to be A, D, and E chords. And again, you can move this to any key you want. All these chords are movable. The whole song is movable, just depending on where you're at. But we'll keep it in A to make it simple today. And so this is what we're going to try and get to. It's going to be starting off with that Freddie King chord. So let me just play it for you, and then we'll kind of get into the lesson. We're going to start off real basic, and we'll start with like the bass line and everything, and then we'll kind of get more advanced as we go on. So here we go. All right, so starting off there, we're going to start with the bass line. So imagine this is like an upright bass. Or if you're the second guitar player and you guys wanted to do this song together, you could kind of play this while you guys are switching off playing rhythm and lead. So here we go. Again, key of A. This is just going to move 1, 4, 5, the same pattern. So that's going to be our bass line, and imagine that kind of going along with these chords. So now to start off, we're going to do that Freddie King chord. So if we're looking at this chord, if I was going to give you the tabs on this just to make it easy for you, it'd be on your D string, 5 on the G string, 4 on the B string, 2, and on the high E string, it'd be 5 again. All right, so that's the chord we're going to start off with. And then for our 4 chord, we're going to go ahead and use just our regular kind of 9 blues chord. And the same chord for the 5. All right, and so the cool trick about this song is we're kind of going to be like sliding these chords around. So not only are we going to be using this chord, but we're basically going to be using this 6 chord. But we're going to be sliding the 6 chord instead. So I kind of just take that little triad there and slide it up and down. Now to the 4. All right, so yeah, we're sliding back and forth on all these. So it's kind of a cool thing to do, and you can kind of change up what the sounds you're making by just the different ways you slide. So sometimes I'll go, or I'll go, and then on the 4 chord, it's kind of the same thing. So we're just basically taking the 3 notes of that chord and we're just sliding them. Back to the 1. To the 5. 4. 1. All right, so all together, I'll kind of put it in time for you guys. Here we go. So the great thing about like Hollywood Fats and these guys is they leave like tons of space. So if you do listen to that track, Fred's Blues, on the Hollywood Fats album, you can just hear like they're leaving so much space. I heard this quote once that was really cool. It was, the space is the 4th member of the band, like say in a trio. I think that was about the Rick Holmstrom band. Somebody was writing about him. Anyways, I always thought that was such a cool idea because it really is. Like if you leave space, it's like another member of the band because they're playing, they're not filling, let's see, how can I say this? They're filling it with that magic. At least that's the way I think about it. So again, I want you guys to kind of try that with kind of the different sliding techniques, and then if you're not comfortable yet, you can kind of just play the chords without sliding. So if you wanted to go, and then again, I'm just adding like pentatonic notes on stuff of that to kind of make it kind of hip and cool. So I'll just take you guys out on this, but I appreciate y'all watching this, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, everybody.